Hey, what's going on, everybody? That's me, Noah from PhoneDog.com, and this is the iFrogz Luxe case for iPhone 3G. What's going on? Ever since we got a hold of an iPhone 3G here, I've been checking out some of the cases because, you know, the 3G it just isn't quite as tough as the original iPhone. That's enough of my face on there. You don't need to see that. The 3G isn't quite as tough as the original iPhone, if you ask me. Front to back, you know, it's just a little more delicate, a little more crack prone. And so putting a case on it seems like a pretty good idea. So iFrogz sent us this case over, and it's pretty interesting. There's some things I really like about it, some things I'm a little so on. One thing that's nice about it is the price, $20, which you know, is plenty if you ask me for a plastic case, but a little bit less than some of the other ones I've been selling for lately. I've been seeing a bunch in the $30, $35 range. So with this case, comes in 6 different color combinations. This is the green. Now, color combinations, what that means is basically black with different, you know, different color top section. So there's a few different ones. This is the green. It's 2-piece actually. So what you do is there's this little kind of button disc thing here, and you press that and it unlocks it, and then you slide the bottom off. And this is actually kind of nice because you can slide the bottom off to dock your iPhone. With some of the cases, with the case on, they don't quite dock, and then you can't actually, like I have a spec candy shell case, which is a little bit thicker, and it's 1 piece, and it doesn't bend back or anything. So if you want to dock it, you know, it can be, you have to hope it fits, that's what I'm trying to say. But with this iFrogz case, you know, you just take the bottom off and you can dock it, and 2 pieces, and the inside of the back pieces have this little kind of felt-like, black felt-like material, which helps you know, helps hold the thing and kind of protects it against scratching the back of your iPhone up from the inside of the case there. And then pretty easy to slide back on. So that's nice. I also like, you know, it provides more protection than just kind of a film or a flexible case, but not quite as much. Oh, I just made that little noise again. People have been calling me out for making that funny noise. I apologize. I'll try to stop doing that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Anyway, it provides more protection than a plastic silicone, you know, just a silicone case, but it's thinner than some of the other hard shell cases, again, like the candy shell, which I recently reviewed, the spec candy shell. So that's nice. One thing that I don't like is there's a really large cutout area here for the volume rocker switch and mute switch on the side. I think they could have, you know, trimmed it like to there, and you still would have had plenty of room to get to these controls. It seems it's a little bit ugly to me, and then also it seems like it's leaving a little too much of the case or of the actual phone exposed. Same thing with these jacks as well. Not a big deal, but they could have just kind of trimmed it a little bit closer. Would have looked a little more professional. The camera, you know, the camera cutout I think is fine. And then on the front here, the case, you do see a little bit of the chrome bezel, which, you know, is just something that I've noticed compared to some other cases. You don't see that. I don't know that it's really a big deal, but, you know, I'd mention it. Figured I'd mention it because it's what I do. Anyway, so $20, the Luxe case from iFrogz for iPhone 3G. Again, comes in 6 different color combinations. iFrogz is iFrogz. So if you want to go check out iFrogz, that is how you spell it, with a Z at the end. And that's me. I'm Noah from PhoneDog.com, looking just kind of strange behind the camera. So there you go. All in all, a pretty nice case. A couple little flaws with it, but I do like that it's thin. I do like that it gives a little more protection, you know. I think this is going to help your iPhone survive a fall better than just a film or a flexible silicone sleeve would. But it's still fairly thin. It does come with a screen protector, a plastic film screen protector, which I destroyed trying to put on. So, you know, you might want to combine this with something like an invisible shield, which we'll have to actually get this thing installed and review it at a later date. There you go, iFrogz Luxe. I'm Noah from PhoneDog behind the camera. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.